to celebrate the 80th anniversary of Thomas & Friends. Today we take a look at a very rare model train by Lionel, the Special Celebration Thomas. Lionel trains are the current license holders of Thomas & Friends for O-scale railroading, and have been since the early 90s. In their time, they have produced operating model locomotives, additional rolling stock, and the occasional accessory here and there. Despite retaining the production license, Lionel has a tendency to produce products for an incredibly limited time. What is found in one year's official catalog is often missing by next year's. In the Thomas range alone, remote-controlled versions of Iron Airy and Ironbird were undocumented until my review some time ago, and unique releases, such as the Branchline Coaches or the Sodor Shipping Company Shed, were barely known about by the modeling community. But for today's video, we have to go back about 10 years. 10 years ago to the 70th anniversary of Thomas & Friends. In 2015, Lionel showcased a photoshopped model of Thomas decorated in celebratory bunting and visuals as a special 70th anniversary model. The expectation, of course, was that the model would release by the end of the year, but as 2015 came to a close, a physical model was nowhere to be found. Some time went on, with the model being oddly absent from the 2016 Lionel catalog, implying the product was cancelled or went back to the drawing board. Lionel is no stranger to this. It was only a few years back they announced a special boxcar that supposedly played a song as well, and almost 6 years later, nothing about it has ever surfaced. But randomly in 2017, without any announcement, the special anniversary model of Thomas just appeared on store shelves. Its last catalog appearance was in 2018. Seeing as how Lionel missed the anniversary by about 2 years, the model released without any fanfare or special packaging, and is simply cataloged and referenced to by Lionel as Celebration Thomas. With the history of this unique piece out of the way, let's now take a moment to look over the locomotive. The tooling for the Thomas locomotive remains unchanged from the original 90s release. Only apparent difference is the sturdiness of the plastic used. Thomas is correctly depicted as an 060 here, meaning it has 6 drive wheels, though the wheels are erroneously too squished together on the unit. The special celebratory printing is what really makes the model stand out from a typical, normal Thomas. Thomas is depicted with confetti and banners all over him. All of these details are printed on rather than molded. A molded banner would have been a nice touch, but let's not forget the company we're talking about here. Both sides look identical. However, the back of the unit also has some special detailing. Surrounding the non-operational and molded tail lamp is another banner with different text. Thomas's funnel is obscured by a birthday hat that is removable. All pictures I see of this train have a red and yellow hat, yet my model has this one. I can't find any information on this, but it's just an interesting piece. Just like the Christmas Thomas by Lionel, who sports a Santa hat, this hat too is removable. Moving on to the face, what many people argue to be the most important part of any Thomas model, and I mean, pardon my phrasing here, but he looks a little cracked out. He's really happy to be celebrating today. Dare say, he's having the best day of his life. Side note, it's a real shame what has happened to this face over time. Here's a lineup of all of Lionel's Thomas releases from the 90s right up to today. The original face wasn't perfect, mind you, but it had a cute look to it. I have no idea what happened to the mold over the years because this current face is creepy. And yeah, I know the gray, unmoving faces made of clay always looked creepy, but this is just uncanny. With cosmetics out of the way, let's showcase the features because this model did come with a remote. This is not a conventional control unit, this is a Lionchief release. before the days of Lionel's Bluetooth tech, however, so all we've got is this rinky-dink, childish-looking remote. It's really no different than any of the other Thomas remotes released at the time, which makes it really difficult to know which model runs from which remote. For a model that is boldly and garishly decorated in birthday garb, you'd expect the same from the remote, but hey, what do I know? I don't make the stuff. Like the other models from the range, the sounds remain exactly the same. There are no special birthday or celebratory sound effects. You get a generic whistle, a bell, and Sir Topham Hatt, shouting all aboard. Alright, we've spent a decent amount of time just talking about the thing. Let's actually see this in operation. So, closing thoughts on Lionel's Celebration Thomas. It's cute for what it is. It's clear Lionel has always kind of seen their Thomas line as bottom-of-the-barrel kids stuff, and for kids, it's cute. It serves its purpose. It's not a high-grade model or anything like that, but if you're a fan of Thomas, then it's quite a novelty. I, as I'm sure you can tell, enjoy collecting Lionel's Thomas products, so I own this because it's been on my list for years. I'm happy to have it. It's a nice little model to run, especially if running for a celebratory event. I just find it funny Lionel literally had one job, and that was to release this in time for an anniversary, and they couldn't even achieve that. For as celebratory as this thing is themed, it being so unceremoniously released and then quickly discontinued is ironic, to say the least. Anyways, thank you for stopping by the railway today. If you liked this video, I've got many other train things you can check out on this channel. My partner in crime and I actually got a ginormous, fully functioning Thomas that we graffitied ourselves, if you'd like to check that video out too. But for now, thank you, and take care.